The fact that the state doesn't require camps to be licensed mean camps also don't have to run background checks even on camp counselors. But here at the YMCA, they run more camps than anyone else in the Charlotte region. They do background checks and a whole lot more.
Hey, who's on second?
The kids at the Morrison YMCA are getting an early taste of summer. They're part of an after-school program, but many will also take part in summer camps here.
We have over 700 kids in our care each day.
This summer, the YMCA organization as a whole in Charlotte will host more than 5,000 kids a day at 19 different locations.
First and foremost, kids' safety is our top priority, and that starts with who's watching our kids.
Understandably, parents agree and were surprised to learn what we uncovered. The state doesn't regulate summer camps, and that means anything goes when it comes to hiring counselors.
I'm personally not comfortable with that.
Well, it's concerning because your children are there for several hours during the day, and you need to know who's responsible for them, especially if they're young, and can't speak up for themselves.
We did some digging and found camp counselors behaving badly across the country. In New York, a counselor arrested for inappropriately touching kids. In St. Louis, this guy arrested for sending naked pictures to a cop posing as a young girl. And in Oregon, another counselor charged with sexually assaulting a camper.
Really, quite honestly, I think it's one of the top questions that any parent should ask as far as who are your staff, what process do you put them through in hiring, training, what qualifications they have, what are their backgrounds.
At the Y, they tell us they do background checks, extensive interviews, and run everyone who steps foot on campus against the sex offender registry daily. They also train camp counselors in CPR. But even their risk management director says she understands why the state doesn't require camps to be licensed. It's too expensive.
If we were to require all camps, all child care facilities across the state to be licensed, I don't think that enough facilities would be able to either afford it or remain open.
So if you're planning on sending your kids to cooking camp, to any camp, here's some advice. Check out their website. That should give you a good idea of what's going on at the camp. Also, talk to other moms. Word of mouth is always key. And if you can, try to tour the camp ahead of time. Reporting in Charlotte, Michelle Bowden, NBC Charlotte.